What's up, everybody? It's James from James Reptiles. Real quick, some news that's happening, and this kind of relates to the general idea of the video. I just had a buddy message me today on Instagram, Glenn from Glenn's Reptiles, Legless Excellence. I actually vended a show right next to him, the Lodi show in California, and we were friends. The guy I was vending with was friends with him. Everyone around was friends with Glenn. Glenn's an awesome guy. He's actually a pasture in his, I don't know, I guess snakes are secondary, pastures first, I don't know. Real nice guy. He hit me up, he said, call me, I have a proposition for you. I called him right away. And he said, hey, I need some help in my snake room. Would you be down to work for me? And I'd either pay you or I would trade you snakes for your time. And to some people, that's really the dream. Getting paid to work with snakes and or working a couple hours extra, like besides your main job, just to get free snakes, that's amazing, right? So, of course I told him yes. I said, I'm so down. I kind of know the area that he lives, so that's easy. I know a lot of the snakes that he works with, and I'm comfortable around snakes. It's just a couple hours a week. I'm gonna go Saturday, I'm gonna check it out. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know everything that's going on and if it works out. And of course, I could have waited until I went and made sure it was fit for me, but that's no fun. So you're gonna go with me. If it doesn't work out for whatever reason, I'll let you know. That's just kind of how life goes. But if it doesn't work out, no harm, no foul. And to get into today's topic, it's friends in the hobby. So when you get into any hobby, a lot of your family members like, oh, it's just a phase, oh, don't spend a lot of money, you're gonna get right out of it. But if it's something you're truly passionate about, like I know a lot of people are really passionate about reptiles, join some Facebook groups, follow a bunch of people on Instagram, do whatever. Social media is your friend in this, and your friends are also your friends. So join those groups and watch in those groups and pay attention to those groups, and when you're comfortable, start posting your own stuff in those groups. You can sell stuff in those groups, you can post pictures of your animals, you can ask questions, as long as you do your research first, because if it's a stupid question, which a lot of them unfortunately are to some people, they'll just hound you in the groups. But you can really learn a lot in those groups and make connections with people who can help you out. I know I meet a lot of people I sell roaches to in those groups. I post that I have them and they go, oh, you sell roaches? I go, yeah. And then someone else it'll be in the comments, oh yeah, I buy from him all the time, he's awesome. I buy my own containers, I drill them, I have my own egg crate, it's a whole thing. And having friends who buy from you already and acquaintances and all that really helps. And when I was getting into wanting to vend shows, because I don't ship yet, I'm not at any point where I can make it, it's not worth it for me to ship at this point. But I have friends who vend shows and they breed snakes and stuff, and they go, hey, I don't have enough to fill this table. I know you breed some geckos. Do you want to split the table with me? Split the price. We'll use my license or whatever. And I say, you know what? Shoosh, yeah, I do. Of course I want to do that. And to get off topic for just a second, I should be getting my vending license tomorrow. Not a guarantee, but I'll update you in tomorrow's video. How about that? Having friends is amazing. And having someone that you can share your hobby with and your experiences, and you can see their animals and you can show them all your animals, is so amazing. And especially if you're like me and you like to post a lot, it's great for content, it's great for taking pictures, and it opens your eyes up a lot. I know when I was keeping animals alone and I was just watching YouTube and random stuff like that, I thought I knew everything, and then I worked in a facility where everyone kept reptiles. Hold on one second. Hey! Bless me. And all of a sudden, things are so much clearer. Oh, don't say that. Oh, make sure you mention this when you're selling something. People like this stay away from. Obviously, I know that now. It's just, your eyes widen when you start to hang out with people that are into the same thing. And I'm kind of like, I'm so into that reptile hobby that it's so obvious to me, but knowing that also helps with trying to get into the car hobby. is I know I need to join a couple Facebook groups, and I probably will right after this. So, and I'm a newbie. I know nothing about cars, but I think they're nice looking, and I want some more. And I like when they go fast, and I like when they're loud. So, anyway, this is kind of a short little video. How about I take some geckos out and I'll show you. I just posted my breeding trio on Instagram today. I took a picture of him last night where I stayed up kind of late because it's Labor Day today, so I could. And they were all out. So I have a nice picture where I just have the doors open, you can see all three of them. So let me get one out and I'll show you. This is my girl Bella. She's got some Dalmatian spots on her. A lot of the babies that are coming out of Olga and Skipper, that pairing, have a lot of Dalmatian spots. And I'm looking for some really long nosed ones because his nose is, she's got such a long, beautiful nose, and he's got such a pronounced nose. It's not necessarily super long, but it's definitely one of his features. Let me grab him real quick. And you'll be able to see exactly what I mean. So he has a very broad head, which a lot of people love to look for in crested geckos, and his crests are so large, they're hanging over the edge dang near. And you can see his snout, it's not particularly long. It's actually, if you would look at it, it's kind of short, but it's turned out just a little bit, and it's just that feature that's so beautiful. He's such a beautiful gecko. I've been offered a lot of money for this animal, hundreds of dollars, and it sounded good at the time, but at the end of the day, I know he's gonna produce animals for me, and he's gonna, I could sell my lily white for more than I bought it from, but then it's not an investment anymore. I think about it like this. When you buy stocks, and sorry, I'm getting way too close to the camera. You buy stocks, you buy $1,000 in stocks. You're not gonna sell when it's low because you're smart. Let's be honest. You're watching my channel, you're smart. You're not gonna sell when it's low. You're gonna, every time it goes up, you're gonna think about selling. So if you're smart and you invested well, you believe in your stocks. And if you paid $1,000, it goes to $1,200, that's a 20% increase. But are you gonna sell? No. Why? You trust that stock, you know the stock's going to do well. If you wait, it'll go up to $1,500. It might go up to $2,000. Who knows? I mean, Apple was what, $10 when it first started? Now it's millions of dollars or whatever the share. I don't know, dude. I don't know nothing about investments. I have an investment account, but I have a guy who does that for me. So why would I sell my lily white for $1,200 when I know it's gonna, if I just wait and sit on it, it's gonna produce babies and I'm gonna make a couple grand? That's just how I look at it. And part of that, linking it back into the theme of the video, my friends, I have a lot of friends who have female cresteds, and their males aren't the best, and they know I have a lily white. So imagine that lily white turns out male. I have a deal with about 3 or 4 friends where if it ends up being male, they're gonna bring their enclosure with a lone female or a pair of females, and I'm gonna breed my lily white to it. Sure enough, first year. And I'm gonna keep half the eggs, they're gonna keep half the eggs. Now, sure, I'm giving out free lily white babies to my friends, but what they're doing is helping me produce even more. And what that's gonna do is, at the end of the day, flood the market a little bit more, but it's a co-dominant gene in a year-to-year, egg-to-egg animal, which is the crested gecko. And what that means is, from the day they're born, a year, they're hatched, and in a year, they're laying eggs. So it's gonna put a lot more out there, but it's gonna get me a lot more money short term, which I think is better because in my opinion, it's better, and this is my business. I'm gonna do what I think is best. And then honestly, I'll probably sell most of them. I'll keep back a couple for sure, but I don't want to have 20 lily whites breeding the year after. That doesn't really, I don't see that making a whole lot of sense. Like, I can see it working, but it's not how I want to do it. So I'll sell a bunch. I'll probably end up, buying a rack and maybe buying an Xanthic. Who knows? I think that'd be pretty awesome. So make friends, put yourself out there, work in the community, do whatever you got to do. I'm James from James' Reptiles. Like, comment, subscribe, share, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, gmail.com, and have a good day.